Hey everybody, this is Tyler Salt.
Hey, and I'm Dawson Sauce.
And welcome to another episode of Game and Guess. Great retro video games, great trivia, great shows. Jaws today is playing, I know, one of his favorite games, Mega Man 2 for the NES.
Yeah, this game's awesome.
Yeah, love Mega Man. I'm crap at it now. I'm way too old to be good at this game, but Jaws is still good at this game. And so we've got 20 questions for him to play, for him to answer while he is playing through Mega Man 2 here tonight. Jaws, are you excited?
Oh, I'm so excited for this game.
Excellent. We're gonna see
I
how
play
many
this about once a month, so this is the month.
Ooh, man! All right, you're gonna be good. We've got. Oh, did you choose difficult?
No, difficult's just normal.
Oh, okay. All right. We'll start with Bubble Man. We've got two.
It's not really hard. Yeah.
Okay. We've got 2 questions per Robot Master. We're starting with Bubble Man. Here we go. Question number 1, Jaws. The first 4 games of the men's NCAA basketball tournament that usually feature 4 teams that were on the bubble, so to speak, right? They were on the bubble for whether they were going to make the tournament or not. Those games are played in what Ohio city?
That's interesting.
They're always played in the same place.
They're always played there.
They are always played there, or as long as there has been a first 4, as it were, which has not been that long. But yeah, they're always there.
I just have to guess Columbus or Ohio State.
You just have to guess Columbus.
Yep.
Well, that was a reasonable guess, but it is unfortunately incorrect.
Oh man.
The home of the Flyers, Dayton, Ohio.
Wow. Okay.
Dayton, Ohio.
Did not know.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's the first 4. I was waiting for what is it called? The first 4?
No, not going to do that.
They're on the bubble.
They are on the bubble. Yeah. So you're like,
I like
they're
it.
always. It's funny. Like you'd expect those games to be played by teams that you haven't heard of or whatever. But it's always like at-large teams, or you know. So it's usually teams that you've heard of. Do you know? I'm gonna look this up on the fly just because I want to take up a little bit more time before I ask the second question for this Robot Master. But do you know what 5 teams? Excuse me, 5. It's the first 4. What 4 teams were in the first 4 this year?
I don't offhand, but I remember there was like a bunch of 12 seed. Like they weren't even like the 16 seed.
That's what I'm talking about. Usually
like
those
UCLA
16 seeds are automatic, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, we're out of time. Nobody cares about those. This
Bubble Man time.
Stage is shorter than I thought.
If they're all
here we go. Question number 2. Bubbleman's wearing a little scuba outfit. The term scuba is an acronym. What does it stand for? You get 1 point per correct word.
Self? No, submersible? Oh, shoot. Okay, I got it. Apparatus is A.
Okay.
Breathing, something underwater breathing apparatus. Self-contained underwater breathing apparatus?
That is exactly right.
Yeah.
Self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. Very good. That's 5 points. You come out of Bubble Man 1 for 2, but you had to work for those last 5 points.
Yeah.
And down goes Bubble Man. Congratulations.
Get some bubble lead. Because somehow a bubble is made out of lead.
Is it? I thought it was bubble lead.
I don't know. I mean, it's the same word, so whatever you want it to be. But it's lead like a bullet, so.
Yeah, but it's lead like in front of you.
It's true. It does lead and it follows where it goes, kind of like a snake, which is a different Mega Man game. But
bubble lead,
bubble lead, bubble lead,
bubble lead.
All right, here we go with Heat Man.
Heat Man. All right. Heat Man looking like a little Zippo lighter there. I like that.
That's right.
All right. This episode not brought to you by Zippo. Not at all. All right. Question number 3, our first Heat Man question.
By the way, I'll put it out there real fast that this is the stage that I'll probably die in, but not really anything else.
Okay.
This one just depends on the timing, so go ahead.
All right. Question number 3. Nearly 1/8 of the world's population has experienced a deadly heat wave this spring, with temperatures reaching above 120 degrees Fahrenheit, with nighttime temperatures in the 90s.
Wow.
What Asian country just experienced its hottest April in over a century?
Japan. Asian country. Somewhere where it's like normally probably cold. Can you read that question one more time for me?
Yep, sure. Nearly 1/8 of the world's population has experienced a deadly heat wave this spring, with temperatures reaching above 120 degrees Fahrenheit, nighttime temperatures in the 90s. What Asian country just experienced its hottest April in over a century?
I'll guess Japan.
That is incorrect. Not nearly enough people live in, in Japan.
So
1/8 of the world's population.
Oh, so China.
India.
Oh, India. Okay,
is the correct answer. Yeah, extraordinarily hot. That heat wave has hit Pakistan as well. I would have gotten you partial credit for that. It has been dangerously hot in India over the past month and a half. Global warming is real, YouTube. And we should do something about it before a lot of people die. Anyway, let's keep it going.
What am I doing?
What are you doing? You're jumping on blocks that are appearing out of nowhere.
Okay, cool. We didn't die.
All right, question number 4. Question number 4. With 21,556 points, who is the all-time leading scorer for the NBA's Miami Heat? If you want... You can take a for fewer points, and I'll give you multiple choice.
I'll guess Dwayne Wade.
You guess Dwayne Wade. Why did you choose Dwayne Wade?
Because LeBron James would have been not there long enough to get the points for him, and it would have been somebody who was there more of his career, would be the guess.
All right. Well, that was very solid reasoning and brought you to the correct answer. Is it in fact Dwayne Wade?
Awesome.
Very good. That's a lot of points. LeBron is second on the career list for the Heat. He didn't break 10,000. He had something like 9,000 points for them.
So we get atomic fire here.
Atomic
from last week's nuclear-based nuclear-based thing, and we're also going to get, I think, number 2. We're going to take a big number 2 from Dr. Light here.
That's gross. Are you familiar? I've probably retweeted this. Are you familiar with the Twitter bot Get Equipped bot?
Yes, this is. Where
I love this bot. It will just every hour or so it tweets out a screenshot of one of these screens from Mega Man 2 with some procedurally generated weapon that Mega Man has gotten equipped with, and it is delightful. It's like at Get Equipped bot.
Yeah.
There you go.
Number 1 is the platform, so I get like little space platforms.
Nice. Good. Very used a lot. Those little climber platforms, or
this is just the like hover platforms.
The hover platforms, yeah. Used a lot in the speed run.
Yeah, which I cannot do. That's crazy.
No. All right, Woodman.
Yeah.
Woodman stage number 3. Question number 5.
Nope.
At 5,060 pound-feet, Australian Bullock is the top-rated wood on the Jenga scale, which classifies different woods by what physical quality? And if you need a hint, I do have one for you.
Okay, say that it's pound-feet on the Jenga.
Pound-feet.
Pound-feet. So my guess on this, I don't even want to hint, I want to guess. It has to do with the, like, absorption of water. I think, like, where it's like basically humidity. Something with water. Is that like when it absorbs water? I'm gonna say that's the
how absorptive it is.
Yeah.
All right, that is incorrect. It's incorrect. Australian Bullock is the hardest wood in the world. Which, the hint here was to mention that the soft or the wood on the other extreme of the Jenga scale is balsa wood. Coming in at typically around 70 pounds.
The pound feet, and I guess because I keep thinking foot pounds, but like it makes me think of like water pressure.
So it is about pressure, right?
Yeah, right.
It's about how much. I would have given it to you if you had said density.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's about how much pressure that it withstand. But it's not about absorbing water. It's just
a birdie bell out there with lots of health from the birdies.
That was nice. That was good.
Thanks, guys.
All right. So still on 10 lemons here. Question number 6 for your second question for Woodman. In a 1994 biopic, Johnny Depp portrayed Hollywood director Ed Wood, whose most notable work was what infamously bad 1957 sci-fi flick called The Worst Film Ever Made by critic Michael Medved in 1980?
So the worst sci-fi movie ever.
No, the worst movie ever made is what he called it.
Oh man, see how it's not The Room.
No, that would give
later.
it a run for its money. But this was in 1980s, well before The Room came out.
Oh man.
So
I'm trying to think of Johnny Depp movies, which is also timely.
Johnny Depp was in the movie Ed Wood, right? In which he portrayed Ed Wood, and the
what movie
Ed
was
Wood
it for?
was about this director Ed Wood, and I'm asking you to name that most famous work of his.
Oh, okay.
Most infamous.
Man, I have no clue.
Oh man,
like the Day the Earth Stood Still.
No, that's a great movie.
I know it
that's
is.
a great
I can't think of anything like.
This is the infamous Plan 9 from Outer Space.
Oh, okay.
Plan 9 from Outer Space, largely considered one of the worst movies ever made.
Oh man, we're having another one of these weeks, or we were. I'm good at the game, and that's what's going to keep me going through
that's
the trivia.
Thing, right? When you're bad at the game, like I was last week with the Godzilla game,
right.
You have a lot more brain power to put towards trivia.
Oh, man.
All right, this is the toughest stage in the game. So here are your Airman questions. Question number 7. At 78%, what gas is the most common in Earth's atmosphere? There is a hint, multiple choice available for you for here.
Hydrogen.
Oh boy, no.
I say
that
it so
would be
confidently.
so bad.
Oh,
Imagine lighting a match.
Wait, okay, there's a hint. Let's give me some hints.
I'll give you the hint. Hydrogen was not even one of the choices, so I'll let you take the hint. So for
H2O,
2 points,
water comes out of the.
Yeah.
Okay.
For 2 points, is it argon, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, or oxygen?
Man, this is so bad. I'll say nitrogen now.
That is correct. It is nitrogen.
I knew it wasn't oxygen. That's why I went with hydrogen first. Cause
Yes,
H2O.
oxygen's number 2 at around 20 some odd percent. Argon is number 3, or around 1%, and then carbon dioxide and other trace gases are like a 1/10%.
Yeah, I'll take my 2 points for that. Thanks.
Yeah, you'll take your 2 points and you will like it.
I
sir.
love it. It's great. Airman.
Airman. Tough stage.
This is like far from the toughest though. Quickman I think is harder.
Maybe this is the toughest stage in the speed run, which is how I prepared for this episode by watching a speed run video.
Maybe
of this with
because
all
they
the
have to
zips
do all
and
the
everything.
zips. Yeah, exactly. The skips and zips. It's casual.
So,
I love this game too much to do the speed run. I just want to play.
That's fair. That's fair. You know, like if you do a speed run of this game, you're gonna hate it eventually.
Yeah, this is
So
just.
I feel like that's true for a lot of the
casual enjoyment. Oh god.
Oh no. All right, question number 8. Question number 8. As of 2019, so before COVID, right? What ultra low-cost airline, at least before all of the extra charges, headquartered in Ireland, flew more routes than any other airline in the world?
Spirit Airlines?
Headquartered in Ireland.
Oh man, so like Irish Air?
No, unfortunately.
What?
So I don't know. This is a favorite airline of like backpacking college grads in Europe because it is so cheap.
By the way, watch this real quick.
Ryanair.
No.
Ryanair.
Okay. Cheater mode.
They fly 1,831 routes. American Airlines second at 1,106.
So you said like the low cost cheap thing, but that makes sense because it's for like backpack. You know, it's like the hostel of airplanes.
Exactly right. I've flown on Ryanair once when I was traveling around the continent a little bit while I was studying abroad in London, and let me tell you, Jaws, not a pleasant air-going experience.
No.
but dirt cheap.
Yeah.
Dirt cheap.
That's cool.
So
yeah, Spirit was kind of like that too. I mean, but Spirit, it's like if you're willing to go anywhere on a moment's notice, you get like $20 flights for a while there.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, now we got a number 2, which is our little jet.
Hey, there we go.
Crash Man.
All right, we're on to Crash Man. We're going to try to get through this whole game for you.
This is my favorite music for this game. Every game is bumping, but this is
This soundtrack is full of bangers. If we were on Twitch, I would say to get your cat jams in chat.
By the way, I will point out that like the easy mode is to go to Metal Man first and then just use his power for everything. But
yeah, because Metal Man's power is really
Metal Man dies to Metal Blade, which is you'll see later.
Yeah, use that in the refights.
Ridiculous.
All right, question number 9. Legendary British rock band The Clash had a single top 10 hit on the Billboard Hot 100. Was it Should I Stay or Should I Go, or Rock the Casbah?
See, the one I would know the most is Should I Stay or Should I Go? So I'm gonna go with that one.
Okay. Unfortunately, it was Rock the Casbah. What? Rock the Casbah
both great songs.
Number 8 on the Billboard Hot 100 on January 22nd, 1983. Should I Stay or Should I Go only reached number 45, but it was a number 1 hit in the UK, like a decade after it was released because it was featured in a Levi's commercial.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and the UK charts are wild. Like that. So, yep. Rock the Casbah, whether or not Sharif likes it,
right?
Was a number 8 hit on the Billboard Hot 100 in the United States. So, great song.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Doing good, as always.
Still on 12 lemons.
Yes.
Still on 12 lemons here. Oh no. Oh yeah, with that clutch.
Hey, just hang out here.
A 1-up. You haven't died yet, Jaws.
No, don't say that.
No,
I shouldn't die in this one. Quickman is the weird one because
Quickman's hard.
You'll see. Quickman I try to get through without using the freeze. Sometimes doesn't go well.
All right. Question number 10. This might be my favorite question that I've written in this episode. I really like this question. Here we go. What is higher? The yearly revenue of freemium mobile app Clash of Clans?
Okay.
Or the worldwide gross for the 2010 film Clash of the Titans?
Oh,
you went the wrong way.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you can. That's right. You do that. Yeah.
Never. There's never a wrong way when you play this game 1,000 times.
That's true.
You just know it. Man, Clash of Clans makes a metric ton of money.
This is not adjusted for inflation, I should say.
And what was the part about Clash of Clans? The gross what?
The
like total?
Yearly revenue for Clash of Clans, or the worldwide gross, not adjusted for inflation, of Clash of the Titans?
Clash of Clans is my guess. They make so much money.
That is correct. Okay. Clash of Clans makes over $1 billion annually, whereas Clash of the Titans only made about $493 million worldwide. $1 billion for Clash of Clans every year.
Release the Kraken. It's not so good as I'm too impatient to wait for my little bubble to pop.
I don't know. I don't know how that game works at all.
It's those freemium games are based on patience and people not having them and wanting their castle built fast. Yeah. So they're like, I'll pay 25 cents for this 100 times.
Yep.
And then they've
not going to do that.
A lot of
not
money.
Going to do that.
Flash
More power
man.
to you if you do. All right, you're on 17 lemons.
All right.
You pick up the pace here. All right. We're on to Flashman. Here we go. Question number 11. The now deprecated animation format Flash, on which much of the internet culture of the early 2000s relied, our formative years, was developed by what big software company?
Adobe. It was Shockwave before that.
You are absolutely right. I'm just going to make you sweat a little bit.
Don't make me sweat. It's called Adobe Flash for a reason.
It is called Adobe Flash, yeah.
But it was Shockwave, Adobe Shockwave before that.
It was Adobe Shockwave as well, yeah. So, very good. It is Adobe. That's exactly right.
It's funny. It did make me sweat because I'm like, wait, did you get one wrong for once? It's writing the questions?
No, it's Adobe. All right. Question number 12. All right.
Okay.
I'm going to pull out my German chops here. Blitzlichtpulver, which is German for flashlight powder, was the first substance used in an 1899 invention that improved what art form?
Photography? Is it the first flashbulb?
That is exactly correct.
Yeah.
That's exactly correct. It is photography. That was the
Nice.
invention of flash photography. This stuff was
It would go
incredibly
poof.
dangerous.
Yeah, right.
You know, like a photographer would hold like a little thing in their hand with a bunch of this powder in it. It's explosive, right, essentially,
Yeah.
and it would just like not with a ton of force, but it would lay out, and it was really really dangerous. I think photographers would die occasionally using this. Eventually, they invented single-use bulbs. That were much safer for the photographers and for everybody involved. So
There we go. That was weak.
before, of course, modern flashes and everything like that. So very good. You're up to 27
Sweet.
lemons.
Feeling good about now. Yeah.
You're on a run of
got
4
one.
straight correct answers.
One robot's worth of questions. We did it.
No,
a
you
flash.
got, or excuse me, three straight answers. Three straight correct answers. All right. Get equipped with Time Stopper.
Yep.
The rare one of these, rare Mega Man, classic Mega Man weapon where the name of the Robot Master isn't in the name of the weapon.
And so this game, all of it, most of them are. So like Bubble Lead's in it, but it's Atomic Fire, it's Leaf Shield, it's like so Air
I guess that's
Shooter
true,
is in
yeah.
there. So it's not like Quick Boomerang, Metal. So it's like half and half.
Crash Bomb.
Yeah. So it's like three out of the 8.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't know. Okay.
But Time Stopper, I think, is reused later too, like in like 7 or 8, I think.
It might be.
QuickTime,
Quick Man.
made by Apple. Is that? Did I preempt that one?
Nope.
Dang it.
Nope.
No, we don't get 2 software questions.
This might be the biggest bop in the game.
I mean, this is the. I'm gonna say the hot, maybe potentially a hot take. This is the best soundtrack in all of video games. This game
Wow.
right here. I'm gonna say it.
It's a good one. It's
In
a
my
good
opinion,
one.
it's the best. It's my
I'm
favorite.
not gonna
and my
fight
best.
you on it. It's
No,
really
it's
good.
cool. Like, yeah, you could, but this
right.
is Go ahead.
Quick Man, question number 13. Hanna-Barbera character Quick Draw McGraw would sometimes become the masked vigilante El Kabong. A spoof of Zorro, El Kabong would swing in on a rope and hit his enemies on the head with what?
What? El Kabonk?
El Kabong.
El Kabong. So that makes me think like a bell or something.
I do have a hint for you here.
I'll take the hint.
Okay, it is a musical instrument.
Okay. Cymbals.
No, it's an acoustic guitar.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, it's an acoustic guitar.
Wow.
Kabong.
Yeah, that's
you had
sweet.
that question about Foley work in the last
Yeah, that's
episode, the
great.
Godzilla episode. The sound that it would make is they would detune all of the strings on an acoustic guitar and just slap them. Yeah. All right.
Okay, we're good.
Still
We're
on
safe.
27 lemons here.
I got a little hairy there. I was real
Did it?
scared for a
Hey, you
second.
made it through though.
Yeah, we're good.
This is the one that would always get me as a kid.
Yeah,
is
it's-
I would always struggle on
These
those.
guys are harder than the beams because they'll take half your life when you get you.
Oh man, they really do.
All
right.
Yep. Awesome.
Question number 14. QuickBooks and TurboTax are owned by what company that has spent millions of dollars lobbying against legislation to make doing your annual taxes easier?
Inuit, and they just got sued for false advertisement too, for the free software.
What was the name of that company?
Intuit.
Intuit is exactly
Yeah,
right.
not
Good job.
Inuit. Not Inuit.
Not Inuit. No, I would not have given it to you if you had said Inuit, but Intuit. Intuit.
We're gonna
is
use one of
correct.
these well-stocked energy tanks
Screw
here.
those guys, by the way.
Yeah. I think I'm getting some money. I have to check. Well, I will be in the class. We'll say that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, if you ever used it and went in there for the free one, and then
Yeah.
they were like, "Oh, just kidding, you need to do like the $50 one because for whatever reason, that's pretty much why they're being sued because they dragged everybody into it and then bait and switched everybody, saying like we don't actually have free. Like
Yeah.
you have to be basically making like $1,000 a year, or be 65 or older,
Yeah.
to get their free stuff. So anyway,
All right, on to our last robot master, Metal Man.
Metal Man,
Here.
so heavy man.
Metal Man. This is another great song.
I always thought he was
this
like a
is a great
doctor.
soundtrack. You're right. It's tough to like Mega Man. I will give you Mega Man. The Mega Man series might
Oh yeah,
have
yeah, for sure.
the best soundtracks in all of video games, just as a franchise.
But
Just-
remember the best banger of them all is the level after this, the first
Yeah.
Wily stage, right? Like that's
Wily
the
stage, right.
the video game music. You know,
Nice.
like when you think remixes, think all that. It's that one.
Yeah.
Get to that.
All right, here we go. Question number 15.
Yeah.
You are, of course, familiar with the Metal Gear series of video games.
Yes.
Right. Within 5 either way, how many official Metal Gear games have been released on all platforms from the first game in 1987 to the most recent in 2018?
Is this to the nearest something, or is this
Within 5 either way.
Oh, within 5? Okay. So 3 Nintendo, 1 Famicom, 5 mainline, 8 a Game Boy Advance, a Game Boy. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm gonna say 18.
Let's see. Oh, you just made it.
Oh, is it like
Just
13
made
or
23.
20? Oh, higher! Holy shit!
Yeah,
Shoot.
23 games.
That's insane.
Yes. Here, I'm gonna pull that list. Pull the list back up. Metal Gear, Snake's Revenge, Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake,
Right.
Metal Gear Solid VR Missions, Metal Gear Ghost Battle, Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty, Metal Gear Solid The Twin Snakes, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, Metal Gear Acid, Metal Gear Acid 2, Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops, Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops Plus, Metal Gear Solid Mobile, Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the
Mobile?
Patriots, Metal Gear Online, Metal Gear Solid Touch, Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, Metal Gear Solid Social Ops, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes, Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain, and 2018's Metal Gear Survive.
Wow. Okay, fair enough.
A lot of games.
That is a lot.
But you got it.
There's a lot of
You
small
got
ones
it.
there.
Bringing you up to 37 points.
Is that the second
here.
metal question already? Two?
No.
Okay.
Question number 16. What highly reactive metal, sometimes prescribed to treat bipolar disorder, is the lightest metal on the periodic table? And I do have a hint for you.
I'll take the hint.
It shares its name with a Nirvana song.
Oh, shoot. It's like right there. It's in my head, too. It's... I'll be able to think about it why Wiley does this stupid thing. What?
Need an answer.
Glycerin. No.
No.
It's not even
Lithium.
Lithium. Damn it.
Lithium.
I got the syllables. 3.
You did. Sort of.
Yeah, and now
All
I
right.
hear it. Because I was like, glycerin's not even a metal. What kind of dumb answer was that? Anyway.
All right. 4-hour Wiley stages. Oh, that's right. Yeah, this is such a great song.
Yeah,
Such a great song.
This is it.
Cat jams in chat. For our Wiley stages, I have 4 questions for you for the Wiley stages. I have 2 questions on Wiley Coyote,
Cool.
and I have 2 questions on eyebrows.
Awesome.
All right. Question number 17. True or false? There is a canonical cartoon where Wile E. Coyote catches the Roadrunner without allowing him to escape afterwards.
I'll say true, but like they're friends at the end instead of like anything bad.
It is true. It is true. 1980s Soup or Sonic, which was, I believe, like a special. It aired during like a special primetime Bugs Bunny thing. But Wile and the Roadrunner go through like a bunch of tunnels that make them first like blow up to a really big size and then shrink down. And then at the end of the cartoon, we end with a really, really tiny Wile E. Coyote and a really gigantic Roadrunner. And it pans up to the Roadrunner and he's like, meep, meep. Just a really low meep. And so it cuts back to Wile E. Coyote, and he holds up 2 signs. He holds up a sign that says, "Okay, wise guys, you always wanted me to catch him." And another one that says, "Now what do I do?" And I believe that is the end.
That's awesome.
He does catch the Roadrunner a couple other times. I think 2 other times, but the Roadrunner is allowed to escape in both instances. He's never able to eat the Roadrunner, which was one of the rules, I think. So there was a famous kind of rule book for Wile E. Coyote cartoons, a lot of the principles by which those that world operated, right? And one of them was the Coyote is allowed to catch the Roadrunner, but is not ever allowed to eat him.
Sure. Oh god,
which makes sense.
This is the most stressful part of the whole game, I think.
Yep.
Oh god.
Puff the Magic Dragon.
Oh, no.
When the
lag is
NES
there
just
and
keeps you from seeing Mega Man for half of it.
Oh, it's okay. Don't fall.
You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Yeah.
My hands are so sweaty.
We should put a photosensitivity warning before this stage.
Yeah, Nintendo game.
A lot of flashing there.
Yeah.
So that quick boomerang.
Yeah, it's good. You can also use Atomic Fire, but then you gotta hold it. And it took me years to realize like quick boomerang was just better because you need to be like holding it, kind of like Mega Man 4 Mega Buster style, the whole time that you're being chased by the dragon, and it just makes it more sweaty and pressured. It's just like
and makes the lag way worse. I would imagine too.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, managing lag, very important in these classic Mega Mans. Mega Man 3 was always my favorite. But it sucks because it is the worst lag of any of them. Just absolutely brutal.
Oh no! Ooh, okay.
Oh no!
Saved it. We're okay.
Oh, you almost did a speedrun strat there.
Or I could have like jumped.
I think the speedrun strat here is to do exactly what you did: crash into the top of it, get damage boosted off of the guy, and then run No, this is way too long to do that. Never mind. But there is a speedrun strat, I think, in this level where you do that.
Oh, hello! I did not know. Wow, I did not know I could jump over those boxes.
yeah, you can jump over those.
Sweet.
That's another speedrun strat for this game.
That's nice.
All right. Question number 18, our first question on eyebrows. Who was the first Mexican-American actress to be nominated for the Best Actress Oscar for portraying famous unibrow haver Frida Kahlo in the 2002 biopic Frida?
Okay, I didn't hear your question because I was trying to figure out what the heck eyebrows had to do with it. And I'm like, oh yeah, Wiley, who does the eyebrows thing.
He does the eyebrows,
So can I have that question one more time?
Sure. Who is the first Mexican-American actress to be nominated for the Best Actress Oscar for portraying famous unibrow haver Frida Kahlo in the 2002 biopic Frida?
Oh man.
Former sexiest woman alive, I believe.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
No,
Not
she's. I think. She's Australian, I think.
Okay.
Not Mexican. I'll give you a hint. I'll give you another hint for this one. I didn't have this one. I'm making this up on the spot.
Okay.
She also appears in the Kevin Smith movie Dogma.
Oh yeah, I know. Selma Hayek?
Selma Hayek is correct.
Yeah.
Very good. All right, so bring you up to 44 points there.
All right, time for the boss. The danger.
Right, let's beat this boss. This is a dumb boss.
This is like the room. I mean, Wily stages are like, let's make the rooms attack you. There's two of those.
Oh, bubble, huh?
Yeah. For some reason they
just died of one bubble.
Yeah, for some reason. Now, bubble is important, okay? Because the final boss can only be destroyed by bubble lead. And if you don't have enough, you have to just kill yourself until you get to continue.
Yeah.
So it's that and Crash Bomb you have to have.
Better strategy is to use something else here, right?
No, just I have to make sure I get some of the refills in the way.
All right.
That's all. That's fine. Flashies.
GG's. All right. This is my other favorite question. I had a lot of fun writing this question here. Question number 19. You're up to 44 lemons. Are you ready?
Cool. Let's do it.
All right. Question number 19. Is it... And we can take a little bit more time on this question because you've got a couple more stages to go, right?
Yep.
So, is it a real Acme product or some crap I made up?
I like it.
All right?
Okay.
Is it a real Acme product or some crap I made up? Acme triple strength fortified leg muscle vitamins.
Acme triple strength fortified leg vitamins.
Leg muscle vitamins.
Leg muscle vitamin. I think it's real.
That is real.
That sounds
That's exactly
like,
real. You get some real turned calves of Wile E. Coyote after he takes the Acme triple strength fortified leg muscle vitamins. Yeah.
Well, it also sounds like something that would have been something people take, like glucosamine or something for like weak, bad knees or something.
Sure.
So they would have made that, like relevant. Oh God.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh God. All right.
Not done yet. Ah! That's how we play Mega Man. you just yell at, you're like, please don't kill me.
Oh God.
All right.
Blue bomber.
This is great.
All right. Acme dehydrated boulders. Just add water.
Oh man, I always say those are real. That feels real.
That is exactly correct. Those are also real. Yes.
I like the pauses. Right. I'm like, oh man, you're about to tell me because I'm so used to getting these wrong on the show. So like you're gonna let me down easy here.
Cameo by Guts, man.
I know. Here. Whatever. He's been repurposed to be this giant easy tank that's already dead.
All right. Your next Acme product. Is it real or is it some crap I made up? Acme nuclear-powered rocket belt.
Not real. I think the nuclear part is weird, too weird.
That is right. That is some crap I made up. Yes. Very good. All right.
Okay, so
doing some power management. These Wile E stages are always really tough. You got to manage your ammo for each of these ones. So we've got a level here. You don't
ever get a refill. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you don't get a refill in between. So we've got a level here before the refights. Is the refights in the next one?
Yes, this is the one that has. This is the crash bomb danger room where you. You only have enough crash to kill them all and not hit all the. You can't hit all the walls. You'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. But
yeah,
like it's a puzzle room that while they're shooting.
It is a bit of a puzzle. That's right. Yeah. All right. Your next product. Acme explosive golf balls.
See, that is totally real. I'm not answering, but totally real. But why would he ever have those? So
I mean, why would he ever have any of these?
Yeah, but the other stuff is like to chase at. It makes sense. Like it's a chasing thing. But
an explosive
what is
sense,
the golf ball? I'll say fake.
It is fake. I'll give you that. But,
it's fake.
There are explosive tennis balls.
Oh, okay. That sort of makes sense.
48 points. You're creeping up.
All right.
Gotta break that 50-point barrier. You've got a pretty good shot at it. I think you're gonna make it. As we go through these auto scroller rooms here. Just gotta
the music is and the music on this one too.
Use the devices.
I don't want to. I'm getting a little edgy because I haven't. I'm not gonna say it. You know how you don't say.
Yeah. Oh,
in
yeah.
Baseball?
Yeah.
There's the thing you don't do in baseball, and I'm not gonna do it here.
I could say it. I don't really give a crap. I'm not superstitious. Yeah, but out of respect for you, my friend, you are the one
I've never done it
playing
before,
this game. I will not say it.
And we're recording this, and I've never done this, so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna. I've got 1.2 more questions.
All right.
So we are going to
2.5 levels of refights. So.
Yeah. All right. So let's watch Jaws do this thing that maybe he's never done before, for a little while. Why this game? Why is Mega Man 2 your favorite of all of the Megas, man?
It's the first one I played as a kid. I actually remember.
That's a decent answer.
Yeah, and I remember I played it. Because I was being babysat by my older cousin, whose boyfriend brought this over, and obviously to occupy me. But it was like the best game.
So they could go make out.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, but it was I vividly remember playing this game when I was 4 or 5.
Oh man,
and then since then, about even more than Zelda, which is the other, top game in my list.
Yeah.
Here. Okay, so this crystal. It's the crash danger room. So you have to do this super precise in the sense where you only have enough to do
So you have to like blow up the enemies and some of the walls with the same bomb.
Yeah. So like this wall has to. No, you don't have to. You just use the other powers to get there. So like.
Oh, I see.
Like this guy over on the right, and I'm gonna use my. Make sure I don't die by using my thing here. So watch out. Okay. So I'm gonna use my items to get where I need to go. So like right here, I'm just gonna pop on down here and kill this guy. He'll blow up when it explodes. So if I miss, it's
done.
dead.
Yeah.
And okay, hold on. Get
And
out
you
of
might
number
get
3.
hit a bunch.
Get out of number 3. Whew.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's use that energy tank.
Awesome. And the other thing is not only a miss, there's not really any way to get refills.
Right.
So I have to die until I get continue and just totally start over. So
that's brutal.
Yeah. So, but I'm on track here. Just kill this one. All right, now I just have to use my powers to get up to that one.
To not break that wall.
Right. And so I'm basically. I mean, I could also do it. Here, I think I could just. Let me try. There we go. Let's do that.
There you go.
And then there. All right. Cool.
GG's.
But like, how would you figure this out?
That's
you don't
wild.
have time to figure this out. So this is one of those ones where you think early '90s or 80. This came out '88. So
88.
Late '80s, early '90s. A kid who's 5 to 10, you gonna like draw it out and think about it for a couple days?
No.
Like that's the only way you'd do it. Because it's one time. And I remember I never got through this until I was like, I don't know, 18 or 19 years old. So now we have the refights, which is fight everybody again. So again, I have to make sure I have bubble lead at the end of the game, which is fine because I'm gonna get. You need like less than half of a bar of bubble lead. So it's not too bad. This is the only bubble I'm using, so I should be good.
By the way, we haven't talked about your hat at all.
Oh, yeah, this is actually my son's hat that I found in his toy box and was like, I'm gonna use this. He also loves Mega Man games, but they're inaccessible to a 5-year-old.
Yeah, no, totally. All right, I'm gonna ask you your last Acme product. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Acme Christmas package machine.
See, I'm gonna meta it because I'm like, would you have made that up? Like, that's so weird. The Christmas package machine. I'll say it's real. It's way too weird for you to have just made that up.
That's exactly correct. It is real.
Like it's
bonus question.
Yeah.
Here's a bonus question. I'll get us back onto a multiple of 5 for 1 point. Does Acme stand for anything? And if so, what?
I thought it was just because that's like a riff on like American manufacturing. So I'm gonna say it doesn't stand for anything, which is probably not correct. But I think because it's just Acme, like that's just the generic manufacturing name.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what came first though, right? Is the thing.
Yeah, I'm still going with it's not a thing.
You're absolutely correct, actually. So the name Acme, this is via the Looney Tunes wiki. The name Acme became popular for businesses in the 1920s because it was high up in the alphabet in the yellow pages.
Oh, that makes sense. That's pretty funny.
So early Sears catalogs contained a number of products with the Acme trademark.
Sure.
And so, including anvils, frequently used in Looney Tunes cartoons.
That's funny.
But it is not actually. There was a lot of thought that it was an acronym, that it stood for something like American companies manufacture everything or something like that. Okay. But that is
check this out. How he just dies from two of his own.
Great.
Good job. Good. That's good manufacturing right there.
That's good manufacturing right there. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, it doesn't actually stand for anything. It's just Acme.
See how everything dies to Metal Man. That's the cheap one. If you want to play this game and you're like, it's too hard, do Metal Man first, and then everybody is super easy.
Some other real Acme products, real quote unquote,
sure.
Right, from Looney Tunes include rocket powered roller skates. Mm-hmm. Giant kite kit, super outfit, does not give one the ability to fly. Several different packagings of Acme birdseed. an Acme smokescreen bomb, an artificial rock.
I remember the birdseed from the... Oh, don't die. Oh, I think I might die. No, I died. Shit. I didn't want to use. I didn't want to use the E-tank because I need it for the boss, and I was like, I'm only a 3-way.
You were so close to getting that necklace run.
That's great. I feel good about that. You were so close. It's fine. I didn't die in Heat Man, so like falling off of the thing.
Yeah. And now my favorite random Acme product was triple strength battleship steel armor plate.
Excellent.
Yeah. All right. Final question. Your final question. Are you ready?
Yes.
The people's eyebrow was a signature facial expression of what professional wrestler turned movie star?
The Rock.
I would like his full legal name,
Dwayne
please.
The Rock Johnson.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson is exactly correct.
See, and I end up using the stupid E-tank anyway.
Of course. You know, if you buy potions, you don't use them. We know this.
Yeah, but I'd much rather have him for the boss, but that's all right.
All right, so you went up to 50 points on that bonus question, and with that final question, you make it to a final score of 55 lemons fired.
Awesome.
GG's to you, my friend.
Awesome.
As we go into the final stage of Mega Man 2.
So we're just gonna walk for a little bit. So if you want to do the, so how did we do? Or do you want?
I totally forgot to make stages, so I think we're just gonna leave it like this.
All right, so I'll come back. All right, and go. All right.
So yeah, we're gonna stick with this. We this is gonna be the first time in the history of Gaming Guess, and maybe the first time ever, the only time in the history of Gaming Guess where we will complete an entire video game during a single episode.
So I'm gonna die on purpose because I screwed that one up. That's fine. I want to make sure I can beat it. Now that I've died once, what's another death? Who cares?
I would have gone through the doors to the boss and then died.
No, it doesn't work that way in this one.
All the way through this again.
Not in this level. You have to start here every time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's the same walk every time. I mean, because it's just a walk. And look, if I would have done the right thing in the first, I'm already there with. I'm ahead of the. Because
you can just not hesitate and go.
Right.
Nice.
And we were talking and stuff, and I wasn't thinking about what to do. So there we go. All
55
right,
lemons. 55 lemons fired as we fight weird.
Oh no, Dr. Wily's actually an alien.
Dr. Wily alien. When I first saw this, it made no sense to me, and it took me so long to beat it that
Dr. Wily,
it continued to make
the alien who can only be defeated by Bubble for some reason.
Yep.
You just have to dodge it, but his bullets hurt really hard. So, and I don't have any.
I can come up with a justification, right? This alien does not mesh well with Earth chemistry, and so it doesn't know what to do with water.
Well, it's bubble lead, or even lead, I guess, but it's not water.
I guess it's not water.
It's lead.
What the hell?
This is like a big old lead bubble, like a mercury bubble. That's why I always thought about like lead, because it's like
lead, yeah.
These are
but
big
then wouldn't
old
it be lead bubble?
No, because it's like bubble lead, like. Eat lead, or it's an adjective. What kind of lead is it? It's bubble lead.
Okay.
So it's like bubbles of mercury, kind of.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible. 0 out of 10. I have so many notes for this.
See,
come on. Classic Mega Man localization people.
I'm so
get with the fucking program.
I'm so pissed because here I am gonna beat this guy, and because I wanted to save my E-tank with 3 hits left in the last boss. And I should have done it and not died at all. And
it was a hologram the whole time.
So a little disappointed in the ending here, but I still feel great because Mega Man 2 is fun. I love this game.
Mega Man 2 is really fun. It's super hard. One of the harder Mega Mans. So GG's to Jaws for getting through that. Almost deathless. Almost through the whole way. And you got more than half of the points available to you in our silly trivia game.
Success.
It's a good job.
A trivia success. For me, it's a great trivia success because I'm usually in the 40s.
Great success. All right, Jaws, what am I playing next week? We have not talked about this at all.
Yeah.
So this will be a total surprise to me.
So we've had a request from a fan. We have like 5 fans, and we appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you.
We do.
We do it for you.
We do. By the way, speaking of our fans, tell us how you did in the comments. Did you beat Jaws? What's your favorite Mega Man? Tell us that in the comments, and make sure that you like and subscribe and ring the bell so you get notified whenever a new episode comes out. But Jaws, what am I when they next hear that bell? What will I be playing?
Back to the Future for the Nintendo
I'll be going Back to the
Entertainment
Future.
System. Now, you know you love bad video games, and this is a notoriously bad video game, but it was a request, and the trivia will be fun because, you know, I could write anything because anything can be going with the past, the present, or the future.
I will say, I am the world's biggest sucker for time travel shit. Right? I just put time travel in anything and I will love it. I've seen the Back to the Future movies. I do not have a huge time with them. It's just because they weren't favorites of my parents or anything like that. So I have seen them. I have enjoyed them, but I am a sucker for time travel stuff. So I am looking forward to this.
Yeah, so study your Doctor Who, study your Wild West, study your Jules Verne, any of that stuff.
But I will tell you, eventually, I would like to play a good video game for this stupid show.
Maybe.
Jaws.
It's perspective. You got to play Tecmo Bowl. That's really one of the best games ever.
All right, sure.
Wah wah. So if you want to see Tyler Salt play a good game, write to us at.
If there are good games that you want me to play, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, and you can email
let
us
know how
about
you did in the comments. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, that whole thing.
Yeah, and like I said, if you want Tyler to play something better, or you have feedback in general, just want to say, hey, we're on Twitter at GameandGuess, and you can email us at gameandguess@gmail.com.
Absolutely. Thanks for watching. I've been Tyler Salt.
And I've been Jossum Sauce.
Keep gaming, keep guessing.
Bye, everybody.